we're looking at our sit-outs. We're going to cover 3 basic sit-outs, and the first one is the short sit-out. It may seem a little awkward at first when you use it. Once you get used to really utilizing it during live rolling times, drilling, you get a lot more comfortable with it. We're going to practice it today from a low defense. Remember, a low defense is a transition position. So I could start down here in my turtle, fire up here, and then go into that technique. It doesn't mean you can't do it from a turtle. All these sit-outs can be done from a turtle position, but right now, we're going to work on from a low defense. So being in this position by myself and drilling, I'm going to move my frame first, which means the post as well. The post is my framework. So when I move this, it allows this arm to free up. Because when we do this sit-out, it's for a reason. It's because the guy's hand is here. I have to be able to grab that wrist. If I'm here and I go grab that wrist, I get dumped. Because there's no post, there's no framework on that side. So I want to make sure I'm connecting all the dots. This hand moves this way first. Then I would grab the wrist. I pull the wrist away a little bit. Now when I spin, I'm pushing up off my ankles, just off my ankles, and turning 180 degrees. And I'm going to do my very best. It's hard. I'm going to try and keep this arm straight and sit my butt as close as I can to this thumb. So I pull off a little bit. I don't need to pull his arm all the way out to here. Just here. Be efficient. Pull it off a little ways. I sit. 180, as close as I can to my butt. That arm's here. I paste it here to this hip now. I'm pasting it here. My elbow clamps down. I spin back to the exact same position that I started in, right here. If you look at everything, if I put it back together, it matches perfectly. So if you drill it enough times, you'll come back exactly the way you were. That's your short sit-out. So let's look at it again. I'm here. We can start down here, come up to our low defense, come across with that frame, that post, secure the wrist. It's going to be there, and then when Brandon jumps in and helps, I pull it away a little bit first, just a little bit. I'll clear it out here. A little bit off. I sit here, 180. This hand pushed to the hip, but the elbow locks tight. I snap back to load them up. I should land in the exact same position. Everything should line back up perfectly if I'm doing it right. Okay? So let's have Brandon come in on. We're not going to do the roll just yet. We're going to do just the sit out with him. So I'm here, turtle. He comes over. He's got his hip pry or leg pry right here. This is what I'm trying to turn this leg pry into a tight waist so I can use it against him a little better. So I'm blocking here. I come up, low defense, move the frame, posts, come back now and grab the wrist. Okay? Pull it off just a little bit. I short sit right here. Clamp it down, squeeze my elbow. Squeezing the elbow is imperative. It loads him up. Now I snap back to the original position using my left elbow, my left hand. I snap right back. I'm here and tight. Everything's where it was, nice and tight. Now his hand is a tight waist. That's the purpose of this. Okay, so one more time and then we'll do the roll. So I'm here, low defense. Brandon's on me. I come up. Low defense, I'm sorry, I was in a turtle. Come to low defense. Move my hand, go back, grab the wrist. I'm pulling it here, not here. It's too much, you're not gonna beat him with that. You're using your rear delt versus his whole arm. Get it a little bit, like there. I turn, 180, lock it down quick, crunch. I'm crunching forward on these sit-outs. I'm crunching because he's gonna flatten me. Crunch and then snap back, but I'm pinning the elbow down tight. I snap back. There, now he's loaded. It's tight. This time we're gonna roll him. I move my arm all the way around. I don't sit up because he still has an arm free to choke me. I move this away and tuck my chin back and sit back. Now my right shoulder goes to my right knee. And I roll. Straight over to this position. Traditionally in catch wrestling, when we're just learning, we only work to side control. We have 5 different positions from here, but we're only gonna work for side control right now. So I keep this wrist. I turn my body perpendicular with his. Tight to my body, I start rotating. Over, over, over to here. I still have his wrist. Now I swing back and cup his head. Let go of the wrist, through the legs, adjust, live toes, drive in, arms off the ground, relax. And he's feeling my body right now. Okay? But one more time. So now we're looking at the short sit out with the arm roll. So I'm here, low defense. I feel that leg pry. He's not doing anything. He's not coming into the gaps I want. So I got to do something. I got to make something happen. This is not a hibernation position. Okay? So I come up, transition to low defense. Move my post, secure, pull it off, sit, ram it back down, connect it to the far side hip and squeeze my elbow. I'm loading him up, I snap back, he's loaded. I go move the hand wide, sit back tight, chin down, shoulder to knee, straight over. Keep the wrist secured. We keep whatever we got. I move my body perpendicular and start rotating. I'm not ripping on his arm. I'm just keeping the grip. I try to pull his shoulder out. Just want to keep that wrist. This will keep him from half guarding me, moving his hips too. I keep rotating over, rotating over, rotating over. Here. Now I'm swimming ahead. Honk the legs, light toes, or live toes, drive in, and relax. And there it is. He's carrying all my weight.